name is Kokin. I am the Vegas Filipina mama. This morning I'm going to make kimchi. Kimchi noodle soup. I got this from the Asian store, and my husband really likes this kimchi flavor soup, noodle soup. So I'm gonna make this for breakfast, and you just simply follow the instructions at the back. Of course, it is easy and fast to make. And my husband requested to put eggs on his, so I actually have 3 eggs, 1 for me and 2 for him. So when I put everything in the pot, I have to wait first when the water is boiling. When the water boils, then I put the noodles and the packet or the seasoned seasoning that goes with it, and then I put the eggs and I let it. Okay, so last night I was talking to my husband. I was like, "What are we gonna eat for dinner tonight?" And he was like, "Oh, can we have chili? Do we still have ground beef in our freezer?" And I was like, "Yeah, we have ground beef in our freezer." So we decided that we're gonna eat chili for tonight. And of course, I have this box in my closet. It's called, the name is Krusty's. That's the brand. Krusty's honey, cornbread, and muffin mix. So this is what I'm gonna make. And of course, at the back, it has the instruction, and it's, what you need for you to make this. So the first one is 2/3 cup of milk. So I don't have whole milk. I always have this Carnation evaporated milk. So I'm gonna use this one because to me it's more savory and flavorful. I'm used and I grew up with this kind of milk, that's why. And also I'll be needing vegetable oil, 1/3 cup of vegetable oil right there. So this is the oil that I always use with my frying and everything. It's Crisco. This is what I buy from the grocery store. It's 1 gallon because this is how I consume. I use it for a month of cooking. So Crisco pure vegetable oil. So I will only need 1/3 cup vegetable oil. And of course 1 egg. So I have my egg here. So all you have to do according to the direction is to just mix everything together, and you make sure you have a pan. So this is the pan I'm going to use, and I'm going to bake this for 375 degrees. It says here that if it's 8x8 or 9x9 inch pan, like my pan, it will take you 26 to 28 minutes, and that's the baking time. So I'm gonna set my oven 375 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I'm gonna start mixing now, and I will set the oven first. By the time I'm done with mixing, then I can put it in the oven to cook for 26 to 28 minutes. All right, see you later. So I took the powdered mix from the box already, and I opened it and I put it in the bowl, and it's in there. Just make a hole at the center, and then you can pour the milk and oil. So first we are going to measure 2/3 cup of milk. Okay, so 2/3, 1 cup, 1/2, 2/3. Okay, I understand now. So let me pour 2/3. All right, so 2/3 cup of milk. Then you just pour it in your powdered mix. And also the vegetable oil is 1/3 cup. So let's pour the oil and measure it. And then you put 1 egg also. So put the egg in there, and that's it. You just have to mix it really good. Mix it thoroughly now. So mix. You can use fork to mix also. but I have spoon in my hand, so I'm just using the spoon. So that's it. You just mix your batter really good. I'm going to make chili. For my chili, I have 1 pound of ground beef. You want to say hi, Boo Boo?
Hi.
You go practice your basketball. Come on.
I want to watch.
Alright, so 1 pound of ground beef for my chili. And for my seasonings, I use cayenne pepper, ground cumin, black pepper, and chili pepper. Also, garlic salt. So these are the seasonings that I'm going to use for my chili. This chili is only ground beef. I don't use beans. Sometimes I make chili with beans, but this time I'm just going to make chili with ground beef. So it is called no bean chili. That's what I'm gonna make. And I'm gonna make it a little bit spicy by adding more cumin. Also, I don't measure. So what I do, I just sprinkle my seasonings and I tasted it. And if it tastes good, it's done. And if not, then I'll add more of my seasonings. So it depends on my taste. I don't measure. For my ground beef, I'm going to saute the ground beef first and let it brown. And then I'm going to separate it from the oil. I'm going to throw away the oil, but I'm going to use, of course, the ground beef. And then on a little bit of oil, I'm going to saute onions. And for my sauce, I'm going to use Hunt's sauce. Hunt's tomato sauce, basil, garlic, and oregano. Right there. All right, I'm cooking now. I will be cooking now. The ground beef is now brown. You just have to separate this ground beef from the oil, and you can throw away this oil. This is not a good oil after all. On the same skillet, you pour olive oil. This is the olive oil that I use. Filippo Berto olive oil. You pour a little bit, maybe 2 tablespoons, and then you put onions. You just have to saute the onions. After 2 minutes and the onions is already cooked, then you can put your ground beef. This is the ground beef that I separated from its oil. It's dry now, and I'm gonna put it on the onions and continue stirring it. You mix it together, and then you can put the tomato sauce. Some people, they put diced tomatoes, but I run out of diced tomatoes, so I'm just gonna use my tomato sauce. I'm going to mix it together and add like half of the water in here so I can pour it on my mixture. I put water in the can. Half of the can is filled with water, and I'm going to put it on my mixture. And I'm going to mix it together, and then I'm gonna add the seasonings. I sprinkled 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper already. I also did sprinkle 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder. And I'm going to sprinkle now ground cumin. I can say 1 teaspoon of ground cumin I put in there. And then 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And of course, garlic salt. For garlic salt, I can say 1/2 teaspoon first. Okay, that's it. You mix it together and you taste it. Then it already simmered for 10 minutes. You put your basil sweet leaf, just 1 teaspoon. That's it. And then you mix it together and it's done.
And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.